request Srimati Nirmala and Srimati Kalavati to come for the prayer, and I also request everyone to stand up for the prayer.
Om Namo Arihantanam, Om Namo Siddhanam, Om Namo Ayariyanam, Om Namo Ajayanam, Namo Loye Savasahunam, Esu Panchanamukaro, Savapavapanasano, Mangalanancha Samesim, Padamam Havai Mangalam, Om Namo Arihantanam.
I request Shri Prasanjan Jain to kindly escort the chief guest to the stage. I request Mr. Vinod Kumar to kindly escort the members of the jury to the stage. Mr. Justice G.S. Singhvi, Shri T.S. Krishnamurthy, Shri S. Gurumurthy, and Acharya Shiji. I also request Shri Avnish Kumar Awasthi, Joint Secretary, Disability Department, Government of India, to kindly come on the stage. Shri Prasanjan Jain will welcome the gathering now.
Distinguished Sri Gehlot Sahab, respected Justice Sri G.S. Singhvi sir, Sri T.S. Krishnamurthy ji, Sri Avnish Kumar ji Awasthi, Joint Secretary, Disability Department, Social Justice and Empowerment, Sri Praveen Bhai Chadda, Sri P.V. Krishnamurthy ji, Jai Hind sir. Once again, I am having the present privilege of welcoming all this evening on the occasion of distribution of Mahavir Awards to 4 devoted service institutions on the 18th Mahavir Awards Day. It has been our privilege during the last 2 decades identifying and nurturing institutions and individuals engaged in serving the community at large at considerable inconvenience to themselves and even hardships occasionally. It is our special privilege to have in our midst this evening Sri Thawar Chand Gehlot, Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, to give away the awards. Let me begin with our personal relationship with Sri Gehlot. Way back in 1992, my father met Sri Gehlot for the first time, and from then on our relationship continues uninterrupted over the years. We realized that he was an extremely pious man with a deeply spiritual outlook which got reflected in his personal and political life. Even though he is not a Jain, he accepted the spirit of the philosophy advocated by Bhagwan Mahavir. Sri Gehlot has been an experienced politician serving the nation at large for nearly over 5 decades in various public offices. These include the membership of the Madhya Pradesh Legislative Assembly, 3 terms as a distinguished member of Parliament and a minister in the Madhya Pradesh government. He has also taken considerable interest in various social, cultural and literary activities over the years. He is at present serving as the Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment. We hope his participation in having agreed to give away the awards would not only encourage various entities serving the community at large, but also enthuse more and more organizations like ours to identify and recognize the services rendered by various institutions. In addition to the burden they have already borne in the selection process, the three of the jury members have taken the trouble of honoring us by being present here today. We are grateful to them. Probably some of you are aware that the Sugal Group, the parent body of the foundation, has brought out a small publication, Enduring Passion, detailing the charitable activities of the group. We have taken this occasion to update the publication and are having it released later during the function as Passion continues. I hope you will find it interesting. Even though most of you are aware of the functioning of the Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation, let me take a few minutes of your time and briefly tell you what the foundation has been doing all along in the past 2 decades. The founder, my father Sri N. Sugalchan Jain, and a few of his close friends thought it appropriate to identify, nurture and encourage various institutions and individuals who have been serving the public, particularly the weaker section of the community such as SC, ST, the aged women and children who are undergoing considerable difficulties in their life in various sectors. These thoughts crystallized in the setting up of the Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation in the year 1994 to look for and encourage such institutions and individuals and provide them some encouragement in the form of certain awards. The foundation set up initially a single award with a cash component of Rs 5 lakh, which went as the first award to Virayatan, a social service institution headed by Jain Sadhvi, namely Acharya Sri Sanjanaji Maharaj, in the year 1995. And the award was given away by Sri K.R. Narayanan, the then Vice President. Having gained some experience in this area, the foundation has increased the award to 2, subsequently to 3 and now to 4. These awards are meant for deserving NGOs serving the community in the field of non-violence and vegetarianism, education, medicine and community and social service. The foundation has so far given 51 awards to the entities serving in the 17 states in India. The awards include a cash component of Rs 10 lakh each, a citation and a memento. Let me also narrate briefly the manner in which these awards are finalized. Nominations are invited from eminent members of the nation such as ministers, member of parliament and legislature, senior bureaucrats, vice chancellors of universities and the like. Nominations are also invited through advertisement in the national and regional newspapers. So far, over the years, we have been receiving 300 to 400 nominations every year. They are evaluated by the officials of the foundation and submitted to a shortlisting committee consisting of eminent and independent persons for pruning and preparing a shortlist. Representatives of the foundation visit most of the shortlisted entities and a final shortlist is submitted before the selection jury headed by, at present, by former Chief Justice of India, Sri M.N. Venkatachalaya. The other members of the jury are Sri S. Gurumurthy, writer and journalist, Professor B.M. Egde, Chairman, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Bangalore Kendra, Bangalore, Sri T.S. Krishnamurthy, former Chief Election Commissioner of India, Sri D.R. Mehta, ex-Chairman, Security and Exchange Board of India, Sri Prabhat Kumar, IAS, retired Cabinet Secretary, Pujya Acharya Sri Chandanaji Maharaj, eminent sannyasini and a social reformer, Justice Sri G.S. Singhvi, former Judge of Supreme Court, Professor M.S. Swaminathan, Chairman Emeritus M.S. Swaminathan Research Foundation, Chennai. The awards are given away by nationally eminent person at a function organized generally at Chennai. During the current year, 224 nominations have been received for the 18th Mahavir Awards. The selection for the 18th Mahavir Awards was made at Bangalore by the selection jury on the 8th of June 2015 and are being distributed today by Honorable Minister. I am glad to say that the cash components of the awards are enabling them exempted from income tax in the hands of the awardees and thus enabling them to utilize fully for making the service deepen in extent and content. Let me take this opportunity to place on record our grateful thanks and appreciation for the arduous task undertaken by the members of the selection jury. Notwithstanding their other commitments, they have invested adequate time and attention in finalizing the awards. The fact that these awards have achieved total credibility over the years shows the complete objectivity of the process involved in finalizing the awards. We are also grateful to the sponsors who have taken the trouble of sponsoring those nominations in the light of their field experience of the service rendered by the NGOs. We are taking steps to ensure that the Foundation's efforts in this regard are spread out more extensively over the other areas of the country from whom lesser number of nominations have been received over the years. These efforts include the utilization of the social media for facilitating more and more people becoming aware of the availability of the awards and the need to sponsor more deserving agencies for these awards. Hopefully, we will be getting a large number of nominations in the coming years. I am also happy about the excellent support provided by the other trustees of the foundation, particularly my father, Sri Sugalchan Jain, who has made available his broad shoulder to all of us in time and need for sustenance and support. I would also like to commend other members of my family, especially the ladies and the younger generation, for their unstinted support and cooperation in the foundation charitable activities. Let me also not forget the excellent work done by the foundation's officials forming part for their efforts in the evaluation process. Of course, the foundation work would be valueless in the absence of the quality work done by the nominees in the field, making the task of evaluation nail-biting. Once again, let me offer our heartfelt welcome Sri Gehlot sir for his presence here, notwithstanding his official and political commitments. Let me also welcome all of you once again. Thank you.
I request Sri Ramesh Ji Damani to offer shawl and garland to chief guest. I request Sri Kailashmal Ji Dugar to honor Justice Singhvi Ji.
I call upon Sri Mahesh Ji Chandak to offer shawl and garland to Sri T.S. Krishnamurti. I call upon Srimati Rama Devi to honor Acharya Shri Ji.
सही सम्मान तो सुहागन जी का किया जाना चाहिए कि जिन्होंने इतना वर्षों से इतना सुंदर काम कर रहे हैं, सही सम्मान तो उनका किया जाना चाहिए।
Justice Sri G.S. Singhvi will address the gathering now.
आदरणीय गहलोत साहब, जूरी के सभी सदस्यगण, सुगालचंद साहब जैन, इस सभागार में उपस्थित सभी विद्वजन, और बहनों, ये एक ऐसा अवसर है जिस पर कोई लंबे भाषण देने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। जो आदरणीय सुगालचंद साहब ने अब तक किया है और करते रहेंगे, मैं इतना ही कहूंगा कि वह अनुकरणीय है। और शायद भारत सरकार ने जो कॉर्पोरेट सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी का अमेंडमेंट लाए कंपनीज एक्ट में, वो ऐसे लोगों को देख करके ही लाए होंगे। कई बार बड़ी विडंबना लगती है कि हर बात को समाज में कानून लाकर चलाने की प्रयास किया जाता है, जो पिछले 60-65 सालों में तो सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुआ है। मैं बचपन में जोधपुर शहर में पैदा हुआ था और जोधपुर में ही पला बड़ा। वकालत भी शुरू जोधपुर में ही करी थी। 7 साल बाद में जयपुर चला गया, फिर हाईकोर्ट से चंडीगढ़ से गुजरात से हैदराबाद और दिल्ली। लेकिन जिस घर में मैं पैदा हुआ था, उसकी एक बात आज भी याद है और मैं हमेशा बात करता भी हूं लोगों से। वो मकान खरीदा गया था 1935 में। जब घर वाले जिसने खरीदा था, बुजुर्ग ने, उसने कहा था कि यहाँ का एक कमरा कथा के लिए नियत होगा। तो उसमें मेरी दादी जी, मेरी माता जी, मेरी पड़दादी जी सभी जाकर के पूजा पाठ करते थे। धीरे धीरे मोहल्ले वाले आने लग गए और वहां पर एक कथावाचक रोजाना आते थे। मोहल्ले के 60-70 लोग आते थे। सर्दी में कमरे के अंदर होती थी, गर्मी में कमरे के बाहर होती थी। वो कथावाचक आते थे, आप आश्चर्य करेंगे, किराने की दुकान चलाने वाले थे, लेकिन बहुत विद्वान थे। विद्वान पढ़ने से नहीं हो जाता, विद्वान तो ईश्वर के महत्व की कृपा होती तभी बनता है। वो एक बात बहुत कहा करते थे, वो बचपन में हमें समझ में नहीं आई, लेकिन अब समझ में आती है। वो कहती है कि भाई, तुम्हारी आमदनी है वो एक आना है। उस समय एक आने की प्रथा थी, ये पैसे नहीं थे और रुपए नहीं थे। एक आने में 4 पैसे हुआ करते थे। वो एक पैसा आज के लिए खर्च करो, एक पैसा कल के लिए खर्च करो, एक पैसा आने वाले कल के लिए खर्च करो। कल जो एक चला गया, एक कल आएगा, उसके लिए खर्च करो, और एक पैसा कुएं में डाल दो। अब बच्चे थे, समझ में नहीं आता था कि ये क्या कहते हैं। तो हिम्मत करके 5-6 साल बाद में एक दिन नीचे जाकर के पूछा उनसे कि एक पैसे का क्या, आपका क्या कहना है। तो कहने लगे कि एक पैसा तो है आज की जिंदगी में भरण पोषण के लिए, अपने बच्चों के लिए। एक पैसा है तुम्हारा तुम्हारे बुजुर्गों के लिए, तुम्हारे माँ बाप के लिए। एक पैसा भविष्य का है, वो बच्चों की शादी, उनकी पढ़ाई शादी करने के लिए। फिर भी एक पैसा समझ में नहीं आया कि कुएं में क्यों डालू। वो कहने लगे कि ये पैसा तुम्हारा था ही नहीं कभी, ये पैसा समाज ने दिया था और समाज को लौटा दो। वही सुगालचंद साहब ने अपनी जिंदगी में चालू किया। मुझे पता नहीं, आज जो सब लोग गरीबी की बात करते हैं, गरीबी हटाने की बात करते हैं, 25% तो छोड़ दीजिए, क्योंकि एक आने में अगर एक पैसा निकलता तो 25% था। 5% अगर इनकम, जो लोग सक्षम हैं, जो साल में 5 से 10 लाख रुपया उससे ज्यादा कमाते हैं, अगर 5% छोड़ के 2% इनकम भी अगर समाज को वापस लौटा दें, भारत में कोई गरीब नहीं रहेगा। और मैं आशा करता हूं कि सुगालचंद साहब जैसे व्यक्तियों से हम सब लोग प्रेरणा लेंगे और आने वाले समय में हमारा जो उत्तरदायित्व समाज के प्रति है उसको पूरा करने का प्रयत्न करेंगे। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Now I request Shri T.S. Krishnamurthy to release the 18th Mahavir Awards Day brochure, and Shri Prasan Chand Jain will receive the first copy. Last year, we had released a volume on the activities of Sugal Group, namely Enduring Passion. Shri S. Gurumurthy will now release the successive volume, Passion Continues, and Shri Praveen Chedda will receive the first copy. I beg your pardon. Now Justice Shri G.S. Singhvi will now release the successive volume, Passion Continues, and Shri Praveen Chedda will receive the first copy.
Thank you, sir. Moving on, the citation relating to the awardees will be read. I call upon Shraddha to read the citation on Visakha Society for Protection and Care of Animals.
'18th Mahavir Award for Excellence in the Sphere of Non-Violence and Vegetarianism. Visakha Society for Protection and Care of Animals, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Established in 1996 by Shri Pradeep Kumar Nag at Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, VSPCA has been working for the cause of animals, birds, reptiles, and promotion of vegetarianism, banning of animal transports and sacrifices, implementation of programs like animal birth control, cobra, monkey and parrot rescue operations, disaster and flood relief, migratory bird and sea turtle protection, providing nutritious vegan meals for the animals, animal-friendly poor people, animal adoption and cattle respect projects, prevention of auctioning and illegal slaughtering of cows and oxen, and usage of plastics, etc. are some of its major activities. It has 2 shelters for housing hundreds of cows, monkeys, parrots, dogs, cats, etc., where natural fertilizers are also manufactured. The construction of the third one at about 100 kilometers from the city is nearing completion. The lengthy list of huge number of cows, turtles, baby parrots, cobras, etc. saved also include 2,500 painted storks and pelicans, besides protection of 40 endangered monitor lizards, handing over 24 lions rescued from circuses to Animal Care Center for Rehabilitation, etc. During the 2004 tsunami and floods, in the subsequent 3 years, the society has extended medical aid to about 35,000 animals and 30,000 humans at Orissa. Since last 5 years, VSPCA has provided nutritious lunch to over 50,000 poor persons compassionate towards animals. At its shelter, hospitals, refuge centers, various trees and plants, vineyards totally organic are grown, as well as natural fertilizers and biogas are produced from the rescued animals and birds' excreta, etc. Banning the auction of about 20,000 male calves annually by the Simachalam temple, as also protection of sea turtles and legal prevention of usage of colored plastic bags deserve special mention. BSPCA was listed as one among the top 10 of the world by the Animal People magazine. The Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation is privileged to confer the 18th Mahavir Award on Vishaka Society for Protection and Care of Animals in recognition of its yeoman's service in the field of non-violence and vegetarianism, inducing others to follow.
Now I request Mr. Pradeep Kumar Nath for Non-Violence and Vegetarianism to come up on stage and collect the citation, award and check from the chief guest. And I request him to take the seat on the dais.
இருமா கொஞ்சம் கொடுங்க.
Now I request Ms. Payal to come on stage and read the citation on Kasturba Gandhi Kanya Gurukulam in the field of education.
Kasturba Gandhi Kanya Gurukulam, Vedaranyam, Tamil Nadu. Inspired by the father of our nation's statement, when we educate a man, we educate an individual. When we educate a woman, we educate a family. Kasturba Gandhi Kanya Gurukulam was founded at Vedaranyam, Nagapattinam district, Tamil Nadu, by the freedom fighter Sardar A. Vedaratnam for the betterment of the underprivileged and orphaned girls. They are taken care of, adopted, brought up, educated, sent for higher education, skill-trained, made self-reliant and married to suitable grooms. Abhaydanam, Annadanam, Vastradanam, Sastradanam, Vidyadanam, Aushadadanam, Kanyadanam and Gosam Rakshanam are some of its major projects. Currently, around 2,000 girl students are educated free of cost. A target population of 3 lakhs from the 13 surrounding coastal villages of Vedaranyam are so far benefited by the Gurukulam, which extends stay and study for the socially deprived girl children, also offering higher studies to deserving students, all free of cost. Further, the Gurukulam promotes literacy as also environmental and AIDS awareness by conducting various programs. Moreover, it also runs a Goshala with 70 cattle in a 30-acre land where agricultural activities are also carried out. This NGO that also holds the Guinness World Record 2003 for planting maximum number of saplings has rushed to extend its helping hand during natural calamities like tsunami. The Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation is honored to confer the 18th Mahavir Award in the field of education on Kasturba Gandhi Kanya Gurukulam in due recognition of its significant services, hoping that it would inspire many more to emulate it.
I call upon Mr. Vedaratnam to come on the stage and collect the award, citation and check from the chief guest.
I call Ms. Palak Jain to read the citation in the field of medicine.
Sevak, Sane and Enthusiast Volunteers Association of Calcutta, West Bengal. In 1994-95, Sevak was established to serve the mentally ill, focusing on treatment, rehabilitation, and promoting the human rights. Sevak's activities range from unchaining of mental patients, languishing in temples under the name of faith, healing to working in prisons and custodial houses, extending effective treatment by providing occupational therapy and ensuring psychosocial rehabilitation. It runs a licensed mental health institution, besides continuing with its daycare center with occupational therapy and rehabilitation activities and an outpatients department. Further, it launched a 30-bedded halfway home being used as a transit home for those who are on the way to recovery, a unit for handling violent ones, a rehabilitation center in the clubhouse model, also extending psychiatric care to disaster victims and toiling for the cause of the marginalized, including the senile. Through its pioneering projects, nomenclatured Operation Commitment, Operation Oasis, Operation Disha, etc., and instruments for advocacy of human rights, Sevak is rehabilitating the mentally affected. A few thousands of mental patients have already been treated at the Sevak's main center at Calcutta. Further, the OPD at Dum Dum Central Jail, SMM Lilua Home, and the female vagrant homes at Liharapeda, Hooghly district have taken care of hundreds of such patients. So far, under Operation Oasis, around 3,000 persons were screened in jails to detect and treat mentally ill. So, also out of 700 mentally affected ones in the 5 vagrant homes, about 550 were found to be mentally retarded, out of whom about 10% could only be cured. The Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation is pleased to confer the 18th Mahavir Award in the field of medicine on Sane and Enthusiast Volunteers Association of Calcutta in fitting recognition of their quality services, anticipating it to inspire many to follow them. I invite Mr. Tapas Kumar Rai from the institution on the stage to collect the award, citation and check.
I call upon Prateek Jain to read the citation on community and social service.
'18th Mahavir Award for Excellence in the Sphere of Community and Social Service. Vikas Bharati, Bishanpur, Jharkhand. Established in 1993, Vikas Bharati has been striving for upliftment of tribal people in the areas of education, healthcare, agriculture and livelihood in 24 backward districts of Jharkhand through self-help groups. Running education institutions like Koileshwar and hospitals like Mobile Medical Unit. Mr. Ashok Bhagat, Secretary, revived the Tana Bhagat movement started in 1914 for propagating the concept of non-violence by starting to live together with tribal groups. They were made aware about utilization of forest, natural resources, economic, cultural and spiritual requirements, thereby initiating the civilization process in the tribal belt of Jharkhand. Since 2008, 28 lakh people have been examined through Mobile Medical Unit and extended training for capacity building to 25,000 health workers inclusive of government officials and Anganwadi Sevikas. Special bridge courses for dropped out and never enrolled students have benefited 20,000 children, and vocational training helped another 20,000 SC/STs included. Vikas Bharati's activities profoundly influenced the behavior of the primitive groups by aiding the shift from their animal hunting to agricultural practice for sustained livelihood, leading to the tribal communities' empowerment. Education and healthcare were introduced one by one, transforming to the new livelihood openings, trimming down violence and naxalism. The NGO has elevated them into a civilized lot, self-reliant and cultured. Awareness on health and hygiene were also slowly inculcated amongst the scheduled and primitive tribes. The nominees devising novel projects, partnering with the various government departments, reputed universities, national and international agencies, and implementing them successfully. Using the expertise of dedicated human force, huge financial requirements being met through government grants, international development relief funds, and agencies such as NABARD, National Child Protection Council, etc., aid paving the way for emergence of a robust society. The Bhagwan Mahavir Foundation proudly confers the 18th Mahavir Award in the field of community and social service on Vikas Bharati, duly recognizing their pioneering services, envisaging that it would certainly motivate many others to follow them.
I request Shri Ashok Bhagat from Vikas Bharati to come forward and receive the citation, award and check from the Chief Guest. Now I request our Chief Guest, Shri Tawarchand Ji Gehlot, to kindly address the gathering.
मंच पर विराजमान आदरणीय जस्टिस जीएस संघवी साहब, भारत के इलेक्शन कमीशन टीएस कृष्णमूर्ति जी, प्रवीण चड्डा जी, दूसरे आदरणीय पीवी कृष्णमूर्ति जी, आचार्य आदरणीय चंद्रा जी, मंच पर विराजमान अन्य सभी विशिष्ट जन, उपस्थित बहनों भाइयों, आप सबको सादर प्रणाम करता हूं। मुझे यहाँ आकर के बहुत खुशी हो रही है। सुगाल चंद जी जैन और उनके परिवार से मेरा 93-94 से ही संपर्क रहा है। निश्चित रूप से ये भगवान महावीर स्वामी फाउंडेशन भगवान महावीर के बताए हुए मार्ग पर चलने का निरंतर प्रयास कर रहे हैं। ये फाउंडेशन वास्तव में जियो और जीने दो की सोच पर काम कर रहा है। अहिंसा परमो धर्म, इसको भी सुगालचंद परिवार जी ने स्वीकार किया है, अंगीकार किया है और उस पर आचरण भी कर रहे हैं। परोपकार ही जीवन को सार्थक करने का मुख्य लक्ष्य उन्होंने बनाया है। प्रसन्न चंद जी जैन मंच पर बैठे हैं। सुगाल चंद जी जैन के बाद उन्होंने उनका उत्तराधिकार स्वीकार किया है। हमारी अपनी परंपरा रही है, चाहे सांस्कृतिक परंपरा कहो या आदिकाल से जो चली आ रही है वो परंपरा कहो, हम दीन दुखियों की सेवा करने का काम करने में हमेशा अग्रणी रहे हैं और यही काम भगवान महावीर फाउंडेशन के द्वारा भी निरंतर संचालित किया जा रहा है। मैं पहले भी कई कार्यक्रमों में आया हूँ, सुगाल चंद जी जैन के द्वारा जो आयोजित हुए वो। आज जिन 4 संस्थाओं को उन्होंने पुरस्कृत करने का निर्णय लिया है, वास्तव में वो चारों संस्थाएं बहुत अच्छा परोपकार का काम करती हैं। यहाँ अशोक जी भगत बैठे हैं, उनके संस्थान को तो मैं स्वयं देखने गया था, रात्रि विश्राम भी वहां किया। कठोर परिस्थिति में साहस के साथ काम करते हैं। नक्सली एरिया है, नक्सलियों की कोशिश रहती है कि अशोक भगत जी को वहां से खदेड़ दिया जाए। अशोक जी भगत की कोशिश होती है कि नक्सलियों को नेस्त नाबूद कर दिया जाए, और इसी स्ट्रगल में वो अशोक जी भगत हमेशा विजय प्राप्त करते हैं। मेरे मंत्रालय की एक कमेटी में भी हमने इनकी योग्यता का उपयोग करने का निर्णय लिया है और वो सेवाएं दे रहे हैं। मेरे विभाग के संयुक्त सचिव भी यहाँ विराजमान है। मैं इस अवसर पर इतना कह सकता हूँ कि मेरा विभाग भी जिस प्रकार की कार्य गतिविधि सुगाल चंद जी जैन के माध्यम से महावीर फाउंडेशन द्वारा की जा रही है, इस प्रकार की अनेक योजनाएं मेरा मंत्रालय भी संचालित कर रहा है। मैं इस अवसर पर 2 योजनाओं की जानकारी देकर आपसे प्रार्थना करना चाहूँगा। हमने अभी जो सुनते नहीं है और बोलते नहीं है और बच्चे हैं 10 साल से कम उम्र के, उनको प्राथमिकता से कॉक्लियर इम्प्लांट की सुविधा देकर के बोलने लायक बनाना और सुनने लायक बनाना, ये चिकित्सा सुविधा देने का निर्णय लिया है। और 6 लाख रुपए तक का खर्चा भारत सरकार का मेरा मंत्रालय देता है, और वो कॉक्लियर इम्प्लांट चिकित्सा सुविधा 5.5 या 5 लाख के अंदर अंदर हो जाती है। विकलांगों को हम स्कॉलरशिप भी देते हैं, प्री मैट्रिक, पोस्ट मैट्रिक। अनुसूचित जाति, शोषित, पीड़ित और पिछड़े वर्ग के लोगों को भी इस प्रकार की सहायता देते हैं। जैसा मैंने कहा कि हमारी परंपरा रही है, पुराने लोग अपनी कमाई का 2%, 5%, 10% अलग से रखते थे, चाहे व्यापारी हो, चाहे उद्योगपति हो या कोई भी हो, और वो जो भी ऐसा अच्छा काम करने वाले लोग आते थे उसमें से उनको धनराशि दे देते हैं। हमारे यहाँ ये भी परंपरा रही है कि ऐसे संस्थानों को संचालित करने के लिए, ऐसे सेवा कार्य करने वाले लोगों को प्रोत्साहित करने के लिए बहुत सारे लोग जमीन भी दान देते थे। जमीन दान देने के साथ साथ निर्माण कार्य के लिए धनराशि भी, नगद धनराशि भी दान देते थे। और कई बार जब वहाँ श्रमदान होता था, उस संस्था का भवन बनाने का काम होता था, तो श्रमदान भी करते थे, जमीन भी दे दी, पैसा भी दे दिया और पारिश्रमिक काम भी करने का काम किया। इस प्रकार का सब करते थे। पर योग संयोग धीरे धीरे ये परंपरा थोड़ी सी कमजोर होती जा रही है। इस परंपरा को मजबूत करने की आवश्यकता है। पता नहीं क्यों मानसिक कुछ विकृतियां आने लगी है आजकल। पहले तो सरकार को पंचायत भवन बनाने के लिए, कॉलेज बनाने के लिए, न्यायालय बनाने के लिए और स्कूल बनाने के लिए लोग जमीन दान देते थे, आर्थिक दान देते थे, परिश्रम भी करते थे। पर आज अगर कहीं देख लिया जाता है, लिखा हुआ है कि ये सरकारी संपत्ति है, तो लोगों के मन मस्तिष्क में तुरंत एक बात आती है, सरकारी संपत्ति अपनी संपत्ति है, इसको लूटो खसूटो, खाओ पियो और बच जाए तो तोड़ फोड़ करके नष्ट कर दो, दूसरों के उपयोग में नहीं आ सके। इस प्रकार की प्रवृत्ति आती जा रही है। इस प्रकार की प्रवृत्ति को रोकने के लिए महावीर स्वामी फाउंडेशन जैसी संस्थाओं की आवश्यकता है। सुगाल चंद जी जैन और उनके परिवार द्वारा जो कार्य किए जा रहे हैं, ऐसे लोगों की सोच की आवश्यकता है। ये चारों संस्थाओं के जिनको आज पुरस्कृत किया गया है, ऐसी संस्थाओं में काम करने वाले लोगों की प्रेरणा और उनका अनुसरण करने की आवश्यकता है। मैं सोचता हूँ आज के इस कार्यक्रम से हम इस प्रकार की प्रेरणा लेकर के जाएंगे और दीन दुखियों की सेवा करने में तन मन धन से सहयोग करेंगे, ऐसा विचार लेकर के जाएंगे। मैं आयोजकों को बधाई देता हूँ, जिनको पुरस्कार प्राप्त हुआ या प्रोत्साहन राशि प्राप्त हुई है, उनको बधाई देता हूँ, शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ। और अन्य प्रतियोगी जो इस प्रतियोगिता में सम्मिलित हुए हैं, आवेदन दिया है, परंतु चयन समिति ने उनका चयन नहीं किया है। छोटी मोटी खामी रही होगी, उनसे अनुरोध करना चाहूँगा कि वो आने वाले दिनों में और ज़्यादा प्रयास करें और अपना स्तर ऐसा बनाए कि वो भी यहाँ बैठे और इस संस्था द्वारा जो सम्मान राशि दी जाती है उसको प्राप्त करने की स्थिति में आए। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। I request all the awardees, the members of the jury and the trustees of the foundation to share the stage with the chief guest for the group photo.
To kindly garland Shri Avinash Kumar Avasthi.
Sir, all four organizations are such that we can work with them. All organizations are regular
The foundation takes great pleasure in honouring the dignitaries present on the stage. I request Chief Justice G.S. Singhvi to offer a memento to Chief Guest Shri Tawarchand Ji Gehlot. I now request our Chief Guest to honour Shri Justice G.S. Singhvi. Shri T.S. Krishnamurthy. And Acharya Shri Charana Ji. Mr. Praveen Chheda is General Secretary of Viraitan. May we now request Acharya Shri Ji to offer a benediction.
समय की सीमा को ध्यान में रखते हुए इस सत्कर्म की जो अनुमोदना है, उससे श्रेष्ठ कार्य और कुछ नहीं हो सकता। मैं श्री सुभाषचंद्र जी एवं उसके परिवार को अंतःकरण पूर्वक धन्यवाद दूंगी, और जो लोग यहाँ पे उपस्थित हैं, जिन्होंने इस सत्कार्य को इतना महत्व देकर के वो यहाँ पे आए हैं, बस ये प्रभु के आशीर्वाद को समझकर इस कार्य के दिए से दिए जलाते हुए इस मानव जाति के लिए हम दीपावली का आयोजन करें। इस भाव के साथ मंगल पाठ। नमो रंताणम, नमो सिद्धाणम, नमो आयर्याणम, नमो उभच्छायाणम, नमो लोये सव्वसाहूनम, एसो पंचनमोक्कारो सव्वपावपनाशनो, मंगलानंच सव्वेसिं परमं हवै मंगलम। चत्तारि मंगलम, अनंता मंगलम, सिद्धा मंगलम, साहु मंगलम, केवली पर्णतो धमो मंगलम। चत्तारि लोकतमा, हरहंता लोकतमा, सिद्धा लोकतमा, साहु लोकतमा, केवली पर्णतो धमो लोकतमो। उत्तम है प्रभु का नाम, मंगलमय है स्मरण, पवित्र है मार्ग। इस मार्ग पर चलने की हम सब प्रतिज्ञा करेंगे। मैं बोलूंगी, आप सभी दोहराएंगे। चत्तारि शरणं पवज्जामि, अर्हन्ते शरणं पवज्जामि, सिद्धे शरणं पवज्जामि, साहु शरणं पवज्जामि, धम्मं शरणं पवज्जामि। अब्धिर्लब्धिकदं बकस्य तिलको निशेष सूर्यावले, रापीडप्रतिबोधने गुणवताम्, अग्रेश्वरो वाल्मीनाम्, दृष्टान्तो गुरुभक्तिशाली मनसां, मौलिस्तपस्वीजुषां, सर्वाश्चर्यमयो महिष्ठ समय। श्री गौतम स्थान मुदे, श्री गौतम स्थान मुदे। गौतम की कृपा से सर्व मंगल कल्याण आनंद सुख शांति सौभाग्य समृद्धि से प्राप्त हो। मंगल।
Mr. Vinod Kumar will now propose the vote of thanks.
Honorable Minister and distinguished guest, being relatively younger, I got the easiest and pleasant job, namely the vote of thanks. After everything is over and people are eager to move out. Jokes apart, I am sure that the awardees would be gratified at having received their awards in the hands of the Honorable Minister. The presence of a popular and senior politician in our midst adds lustre to the occasion. On behalf of the Foundation, we offer our grateful thanks to the Honorable Minister who has spent most of his brief stay at Chennai at our function. Thank you, sir. I hope we will have more occasion to have the Minister with us for a longer spell. We are once again grateful to you, sir. The Foundation is extremely thankful to the members of the selection jury for bestowing the considerable time and effort in finalizing the selection process. We are also grateful to the sponsors, nearly 224 of them, who have taken the initiative and interest in sponsoring the nominees for consideration of the selection jury. Of course, the Foundation work would have been in vain but for the hundreds of entities who are toiling under difficult conditions in serving their fellow men. The Foundation would like to place its sincere appreciation of the work done by these entities, and on behalf of their beneficiaries, the Foundation also like to thank the NGOs who have been serving the weaker section of the community for a long time. We are also grateful to the awardees who have come a long way from distant places to receive their awards. The citations read earlier speaks of the quality of the service rendered by those awardees. Our heartfelt thanks to them. Yet again, we are grateful to a large number of visitors who are present here to lend their support to the work being done by the Foundation as well as the NGOs. We are thankful to the members of the media for their coverage of the event. Before I close, I would also like to thank the official team of the Foundation for the speed and accuracy with which they have handled the selection process. We will now move on to National Anthem. May I request all those who are present here to stand up and rend the air with a full-throated rendering
of the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जाहे तब शुभ आशीष माहे गाए तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
I request all our guests to kindly remain seated till the chief guest leaves the auditorium.
all these 18 years. தமிழ்நாடுக்கு மட்டும் இது வரைக்கும் 12 அவார்ட்ஸ் போயிடுச்சு. ஜார்க்கண்டில் இது வரைக்கும் 3 அவார்ட்ஸ் போயிடுச்சு. ஆந்திர பிரதேஷில் இது வரைக்கும் 6 அவார்ட்ஸ் போயிடுச்சு. அதெல்லாமே அந்த புக்கில் நாங்கள் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். அந்த அவார்ட்ஸ் புக்கில் எல்லா டீட்டெயிலுமே என்னோட நேம் பிரசன்ட் ஜெயின், மேனேஜிங் ட்ரஸ்டி பகவான் மாவீர் ஃபவுண்டேஷன். தேங்க்யூ.